Caitlin Clark is already the WNBA's best point guard. Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA with unprecedented hype. That was naturally met by backlash, with seasoned pros and those who had covered the sport over the long haul taking umbrage to her being anointed before ever playing a professional game. But at some point there was an overcorrection and hesitation to state plainly what is obvious. Clark is every bit the generational player she was sold to be, and is already the best point guard in the league. In fact, I'd go as far to say that she is as unique an offensive engine as has ever played in the W. That is backed up by both the numbers and the eye test. Clark set the WNBA record for most assists in a game in a Fever loss to the Dallas Wings. That comes with her already generating more points than any other player when it comes to points scored and assisted on, and being responsible for more of her team's offense than anyone else. Clark has vision as good as any basketball player I've ever seen, in any league, on any level. She also pushes the pace in a furious fashion, and obviously possesses the ability to take it to the hole herself. Then there are the threes she became famous for, which she still hasn't fully been able to get going the way she probably would like to, despite being top 5 in makes to go with being number 1 overall in assists. That's not to say Clark is without flaw. She could still stand to be more aggressive at times, looking for her own shot, and needs to develop more of a mid-range game. Then there are those pesky turnovers, some of which were of the sloppy variety late against the Wings, likely due in part to fatigue since CC played the entire game. However, the contest was lost because Clark and Aaliyah Boston were really the only 2 players on Indiana who produced, and given the Fever struggled to get defensive stops as Eriko Gumbawal and Odyssey Sims went off for Dallas. But in the grand scheme of things, the result of that game will be forgotten. What Clark is doing to the league never will be. And she's just getting started.